Good morning, class. Sairam. So, today we are going to start our topic, that is significant figures. As you can see here, it is mentioned in highlighted portion that every measurement involves errors. Okay, whenever we measure anything or we do any measurement, we know that there are chances for getting errors. So, the result of measurement should be reported in a way that it indicates the precision of measurements. Okay, means here we are talking about how to write our result. In that result we should write our answer. Suppose if we have got anything or we have got length equal to 10 meter, then how we should write that answer, so that it gives us an idea about error also. Means your answer should include your error also. So here it is mentioned that normally how we write our answer. Okay, like we have mentioned 10.0. So you need to understand that here we will have a number that is our 10. Okay, and it will tell us that reliably plus number. Means this 10 meter will tell us, will give us a number on which we can rely. Means we can say this is our answer, 10 meter. But after decimal we will have one more thing like 0.0, and this indicates what? It indicates the amount of error or possible error, or you can say scaling of error. This will be the appropriate word. Means after 10 meter, 10.1 may be your answer, 10.2 may be your answer. Okay, like that. So we can say that 0.1 meter or 0.2 meter, this much error is possible, and this is our uncertain number. So together these reliable digit and first uncertain digit, together these are called significant digits. Okay, or significant numbers, means which have a particular meaning. Moreover, you will understand it with the help of example. Suppose if we say that the period of oscillations of a simple pendulum is 1.62 second. Okay, this is the period of oscillations of any simple pendulum, and you know time period is time taken to complete one oscillation. Then the digit 1 and 6 are reliable and certain. Means this 1.6 is certain digit. This much time will definitely be taken by the pendulum. Okay, this 1.6 second. Now this 2 is uncertain, because this may be 1.61. If one student measure it, he can give answer 1.61 second, another student gives 1.63 second, and next student can give 1.64. So we can say that the last digit is uncertain. Okay, so these two 1.6, these two are called reliable digit, and the last one is called uncertain digit, but together they will be called as significant digits. So here we can see that this measured value, means 1.62 second, this observation or this reading has three significant figures. Okay, one more example is given here. The length of an object reported after measurement to be 287.5 centimeters. Suppose we have measured something and its length was reported as 287.5 centimeter. Then we will call it that it has four significant figures. The first three digit like 287, you can see these are what? These are certain digits, while this 5 is uncertain. Now understand why we are calling it uncertain, because another student can give us result 287.6 or another can give 287.7, like that. Next thing we have to understand the rules for determining the number of significant digits, means how we will calculate significant digits. Okay, so one conclusion is given here, that with the help of this example we will set a rule how to determine significant figures. And that rule is a choice of change of different unit does not change the number of significant digits or figures in a measurement. Means if we change the system of unit, okay, suppose something we are trying to measure in meter, and suppose the same length we try to measure in mm, then in both the unit our answer will be different, means numerical digit will be different, but number of significant digit in both the answer or both the numerical value, it should be same. For example, the length 2.308 centimeter, this length has 4 significant digits, okay, but in different units. Suppose if we try to convert this unit and we want to convert it into meter or mm. For example, this 2.308 centimeter will be equal to 0.0238 meter, okay, because we have to divide it by 100 to convert it into meter. Then here we will get this answer. This 0 or this decimal will be shifted towards left by 2 digit. So we are saying that here in this answer also your significant digit will be 4 only. Means these 2 zeros will not be counted. The 0 before decimal and 0 just after decimal, these will not be counted in significant figures. Only 2308 will be significant figures, because in original number we have only 4 significant digits. So here also we should have 4 significant digits. For example, if you have converted into micrometer by multiplying meter value 10 raised to the power 6, we get this much answer, 23080. So in this also we should have 4 significant digits. That's why this last 0 will not be counted. Only first 4 digits will be counted as significant numbers. So here we have some rules that how we will determine significant digits. All the non-zero digits are significant. Okay, means the real number, I mean to say non-zero numbers like 2, 3, 4, etc. All these numbers which are non-zero, they will be treated as significant digits. Then second is all the zeros between two non-zero digits are significant, no matter where the decimal point is. So it means to say whenever you will see any zero between two non-zero values, okay, so all those two zeros will be counted as significant digits. Like here we will have 4 significant digits. They will be treated as significant if they lie between two non-zero values. Then next we have, if the number is less than 1, okay, the zeros on the right of the decimal point but to the left of the first non-zero digit are not significant. It means to say, suppose if we talk about this example, try to understand by example. Suppose number is 0.002308. This is the number, okay. Then the underlined zeros are not significant, okay. It means to say, if you have any number like this 0 point something 0 and 2, 3, 4, 8 like that, and here we don't have any non-zero values, okay, then all these 3 zeros will not be treated as significant digit. Means the first line number should be less than 1 means what? This is the first place, or before decimal we should have 0. Only then we can say it is lesser than 0, okay. So these 2 zeros which are on the right hand side of decimal, these will not be treated as significant digits. And also this rule is very important, that terminal or trailing zeros in a number without a decimal point are not significant. So this is the important line, that without a decimal point, okay, are not significant. Like here we have example 123 meter. If you will convert it into centimeter, you will write 123 and 00, okay. So here we don't have any decimal point like this one. Okay. So these two trailing zeros or terminal zeros will not be treated as significant digits. Like if you will convert it into mm, then it will be 1 2 3 000, but these three zeros will not be counted as significant digits. This is rule number 4. In rule number 5, it is saying that trailing zeros or terminal zeros in a number with a decimal point are significant. For example, if we have number 3.5 and 00, here we have a decimal point in this number. Okay, so these two zeros will be treated as significant digit. For example, here we have 0.06900. So in these two last terminal zeros will be treated as significant zeros. So it will have 4 significant digit. Now we have next thing. To make the process easy of writing significant figures, we have one method that is called representation of number in scientific notation. So how to write any number in scientific notation? For example, we are saying that every number can be expressed as a into b, a into 10 raised to the power b, where a is the number between 1 and 10. Okay, this number should be between 1 and 10, and b is any positive or negative exponent or power of 10. Okay, like a will be 1 to 10 and b will be either positive or negative. So here for scientific notation we will try to understand this concept with the help of this particular example. For example, if you have 4.700 meter, length of something is this much. Then if you want to convert it into centimeter, then you will write 4.700 meter equal to 470.0 centimeter. Okay. Then the proper way to write this number is that this 470, you can see it is greater than 10. Okay, it is greater than 10. So we will write it 4.700 into 10 raised to the power 2. And this is called scientific notation. For example, if you have number 4.700 into 10 raised to the power 3 mm and you want to convert it into kilometer, then you know that you will multiply it by 10 raised to the power minus 6. So this will become 4.700 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. Here it is saying that the power of 10 is irrelevant to the determination of significant figures. Means we have to deal only with this number. Only this number will tell us how many significant digits are there. This 10 raised to the power something, this doesn't have any role for determination of significant figures. So it is saying that the zeros appearing in the base number in the scientific notation are significant, and each number in the above example has 4 significant figures. However, power of 10 is different. In each above example, power of 10 is different, but if we talk about the base number, then that base number will have same number of significant digits. Like here you can see that in the first number, that is 4.700, we have 4 significant digits, because these two zeros will be treated as significant because here we have decimal point. Okay, similarly, if we have converted it into centimeter, then we know that conversion of unit or conversion of any number from one unit to another unit will not change significant digits. So this 10 raised to the power or this 2 will not be treated as significant digits. We have to see only these 4 numbers. Because we have decimal, so these trailing zeros or terminal zeros will be counted in significant digits. Now here we can see we have converted it into mm, like how to convert meter into mm by multiplying 1000. So this number or this 10 raised to the power 3, this number will not affect our significant digit. Only these 4.700, these 4 number will be our significant digits. Similarly, here also you can see that this number -3 is not counted in significant digits. Only these number will be significant. So all 4 number have 4 significant digits. So we have just started today about significant digit. In the next lecture, we will solve some example based on significant digits. Okay, thank you. Sai Ram.